Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back. It's me, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm back with episode 202 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. Kellie Q is here. You know, living life, man. We're gonna have some recaps. We're gonna talk about the live show. If you was there, you was there. If you missed it, you'll see it soon. All right, and then episode 202 is coming at you right about now.
I said no more goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too, it's likewise. This is what they left me in when they ain't choose the right side. Red inside my sight lines, feeling this in my mind. Venomous synonyms, nigga, I become a python. Cause y'all really push me to the edge. Ain't no more rebuilding once it's fire on the bridge. Keep an eye out when trying to feed a dog who ain't been fed. Cause after you feed them, they might use the strength to bite your hand. It's crazy, I know. Thinking how could they do it? Play with negatives. Way too long and they show improving that. No more goody two shoes. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too, it's likewise.
Kellie Q,
Yes, sir.
what's happening? How are you feeling? What is life about? What guad?
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Life is good.
Life's good?
Work is good. It is finally my favorite time of year. Summertime.
It ain't summertime yet. It was cold as shit last night. You
It
know
was
that shit?
freezing last
What the fuck was
night.
happening? I don't even understand what
It was
going on.
freezing yesterday.
Yeah, it was a cold day. Cold
And
day.
the rain, that rain air gives you some good sleep. I woke up about 5-ish yesterday.
Right,
5-ish in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I can get probably about another hour. I was watching something on TV. I don't really have to be up until like 7:45.
Okay. So you got time.
My son woke up. He came in my room. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get up at 7:30. I was like, make sure. I was like, if I'm still asleep at 7:30, come on, knock on my door.
Right.
He must have been asleep too.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up when my boyfriend called me at 8:44
Ooh.
on video chat. And I'm just looking up like, hello. He's like, why are you still in bed? And I'm like, what time is it?
Oh shit.
And I look at the time. I was like, okay, I'm going to call you when I get in the car.
Wow.
I was gone. But that
You have to-
rain
you have
weather
to- you have
knocks
to
me
punch-
out good to go.
Do you have to punch in at work?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, you good.
Two beautiful things. One,
Yeah,
my
you
boss
ain't-
is on vacation, so she wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
And two, I don't have to punch in.
No, that's a vibe. See, that's what
As
happened.
long as I come into work and I do my
Mm-hmm.
work, she's never pressed about what time I get there.
Right.
Any of us, actually. So,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I just
what you been up to? Hi.
post live show.
Look, how you doing?
No, well, post live show.
Mm-hmm.
I started the new gig, was doing some training for that.
Okay.
Couple days this week. Then I started actually just doing the job on Thursday. It's weird getting used to because I don't have to go into the office. I
Just leave from home and work.
leave from home, go work and whatnot, riding around in my own car. It's the craziest shit in the world. And a lot of work, I do on the back end when I get in the house and I'm just sitting in the crib like, holy shit. And then you realize you got to be mad mature to work from home. You have to be mature. Like, honestly. Because you could just not do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just, you know how people just, during the pandemic, everybody took a shortcut.
Yeah.
Everybody was sitting around in their fucking drawers, doing meetings
Yeah.
in
The
pajamas
meetings and the
and shit.
t-shirts.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you got to be massively
But
mature.
I tell you what.
What?
Because I do have a job that, if necessary, I can work from home. Like when I have doctor
okay.
visits, I work from home those days because my doctor is closer to my house than my job.
Right.
I find that I get more work done
Mm-hmm.
when I'm at home by myself at my dining room table
Oh, yeah.
than I get done at work at all.
I was entering some sales in there last night. As you can see, I've
Yes.
divided my room.
Updated the
So what I call this place now is the convertible penthouse. Everything now is convertible. You know what I'm saying? I could take the top off. I'm gonna get some things to take their tops off. You know what I'm saying? And then when I want access to the balcony, thou art shall take the top off and go ahead and open the doors in order to do that. But now everything else is convertible. Like I got it to where it's divided all up and whatnot. I got my little convertible office slash dining space. Office slash dining space over there, which makes for a good time. It's a good look, you know what I mean? Because when I need the clothes off, I ain't gotta really, you know what I mean? The TV is not calling me.
Close, CLOSE.
Yes.
Just to make sure that
Yeah, no. There's another room.
because the word sounds very,
There's another room in the back when I need that type of clothes off. Yeah, no, that's a entirely different thing. But it's just a good look at whatnot. Trying to figure out a way to grown man differently.
Okay.
Single grown man is different than,
The grown man from a couple of months ago.
Oh, absolutely. Praise him. Praise him. But we're gonna give y'all all the recap and everything that you need about what you need. But
in the meantime, in between time
and whatnot, I might as well go ahead and play a song.
ooh, a song. It's the
Welcome back
Welcome back.
to episode 202
202.
of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. And of course, as
Hey, that's
always,
when I take to work. 202.
you take the 202. Oh my gosh, I was driving the 202 the other day. I am Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. Even if you didn't know that he podcasted, as well as podcasting and multimedia's lovable, smart. Give it up for me, man.
Hope.
That's fucked up. To my left.
Only I can say it, though.
To my left.
To the left.
You know what I'm saying? All natural. With the grays popping and
Shut
shit. Listen, it happens. This is life. This is what we go through. It is her. It's
It is
Q,
me.
Q Diamond Phillips, formerly known as Q Hefner. The Qster to most. But to all, she is Kellie Q.
It's me.
That's her. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page, the Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com.
Have you checked the email lately? Is it nothing there?
I check the email all the goddamn time because I be having, I think that's where my Amazon shit come to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always ordering new shit. Like, that's kind of the thing. I still get shit delivered to my old address, so that's the thing. You know what I mean? I got to change that. But I got so many different things that I'm supposed to go pick up something today. So we shall see what that looks like.
I
Yeah.
got the Mother's Day present that I bought for my mom. It came yesterday.
Oh, isn't that
It
special?
was overnight delivery. Awesome.
Oh shit,
I purchased it Thursday and got it Friday.
that's a vibe.
So I hope this helps. I hope it's a gift that she enjoys. And
Yeah, as she should. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be okay. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it works. You know, it's Mother's Day. I mean, even the paganness of the holiday is a thing for all the fucking money that we spend on whatnot. But
anywho,
but shout out to all the moms. Shout out to
mamas.
all the daddy fuckers out here. Shout out to y'all. The daddy.
not the daddy fuckers. I can't. I'm gonna pray for.
Oh my gosh, man. But yeah, we that conversation though, that last conversation that we had before, when we came on.
We got to finish that one.
Yeah, we got to finish that.
That one's
yeah.
far.
Yeah. Because there's some things that you know what I mean, some things that people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people talk about. Like, that'd be the thing about podcasts, and I don't think a lot of people get into the intricacies of certain conversations. It's just like they talk.
Yeah.
They don't really talk.
It's surface.
Yeah, it's very, very surface. But when you start getting down to the crux of something, you always find a commonality with another person. You be like, oh shit, that happens with you too.
If you can follow me here,
Mm-hmm.
it would be interesting to go deeper in that conversation with that person on the mic. I don't think it would happen.
And coming soon, in 2 weeks, we will relaunch. You know what I saw? It's still up there, though, too. So we will relaunch Patreon.
Patreon.
So where it's going to be...
Say it with a French accent. Patreon.
So
what's
it's going to
wrong
be exclusive content and shit that you will only get behind the paywall. Shit, you're going to get details about my life. You can get details about Kellie's life. Shit, even if Taya is around, you might get a couple details about her shit. Shit, you really had to come to the show in order to get a lot of the true details. We're going to recap.
Y'all better come to the show now.
We're going to recap and talk about some things about the show. It is going to be on streaming services. I don't know how much of it we can spoil, but I do want to talk about some things, though.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. So... we're going to reach up into that cabinet. All right. Oh,
I got to go to the market and get some.
Last motherfucking night, I thought about you. So my fat ass ordered it.
Rules.
So I have Larry's. It's Larry's. They'll act like they don't know each other, but it's another Larry's around the corner, you know what I mean, from where I'm at, right?
Right.
They delivered to me, but I didn't get it delivered. I was on my way home and I ordered it. So I order it. It's probably about 11. Order it, and they do a Cooper Sharp joint on a seated roll. Because that's how South Philly be bodying the steaks.
Okay.
Like past Pat and Geno's. I'm talking about like Angelo's and all the little
good
the good Jones down there. They use Cooper Sharp and on a seated roll.
Okay.
So Larry's have kind of picked that thing up. So I said, I think I would like to have one of those this evening. I haven't eaten all day, and I would like that. You know what I mean? I'm come home, I'm going to eat while I'm doing my work, and I'm watching Pop the Balloon. I be having 15 things. I got so much fucking technology
There's so much going on at
so
one
much
time.
shit. Yeah, it be so much going on. The TV's over here. The laptop's over here.
That's why everybody got ADHD.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sitting there, and for some reason, and this is every fucking where I go in the Northeast, they don't put enough fucking ketchup on the cheesesteak.
At all.
Ever.
At all.
I'm like, nigga.
I think I've gotten to the point of not asking for ketchup on it so that
do it yourself?
I do it myself.
So.
Because
that won't be me because I need to first and foremost I need to
it needs to soak into it.
Yeah, that ketchup mayonnaise blend need to already be on there. Mm-hmm. You're a hater. You put mayonnaise on a cheesesteak. That's your fucking
cheesesteak hoagie. A cheesesteak hoagie.
Stop talking to me about a cheesesteak hoagie. First and foremost, stop putting lettuce and tomato on your cheesesteak. That's not a hoagie. That don't make it a hoagie. I hate that.
I get a cheesesteak. Roll, cheese, steak, salt, pepper, ketchup, fried onions.
You said to me, right, you're missing mayonnaise.
I'm not missing mayonnaise.
You're missing mayonnaise.
I'm not missing mayonnaise.
Did you know that Mike's mayo, that
baby said
that new shit that they got out,
what?
That Mike's mayo, that's the shit that they put in the stores that be in the restaurant. I'm telling you,
I don't do mayonnaise.
I got Mike's mayo on my refrigerator. That shit tastes just like the shit they put on there when you're
I don't do mayonnaise.
You know what I mean? Just like it.
I don't do mayonnaise. He's like, you sure you're black?
I just don't understand about you not doing no goddamn.
I didn't grow up with mayonnaise.
You grew up with Miracle Whip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never liked mayonnaise.
People that do that shit. Miracle Whip, it's like mayonnaise and sugar. I don't know what the fuck Miracle Whip is.
It's the sweet. You know me, I got a sweet tooth. So, like, even the wine I drink sweeter wine than,
wine.
Regular.
All wine is fucking boing. But that's me.
Anyway,
I
don't drink beer.
So back to so I'm sitting there, and don't get me wrong, it's husky. Them motherfucking damn things be like 2 pounds. Them cheesesteaks is
really
fucking. Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean, get Mama one when I leave here.
Yeah, because you're not gonna drive. Are you going? Are you?
My mom is like 8 minutes away from you.
Your mom. Okay, so your mom's 8 minutes away from here, but you're not gonna go to the Larry's.
No. I'm going to Explorers Den.
That's a good choice. Explorers Den is actually the shit. That's a really good choice.
That was the first look. That was the first stop when we left the hospital.
Explorers Den been a sleeper for a long time. And why didn't Explorers Den make the fucking cheesesteak cut when we did it a couple years ago? I don't know.
know.
I don't know. Max,
We gotta do it again.
Yeah, we got to do it again. But so
But different. Whoever won the cheesesteak and whoever won the chicken cheesesteak, we gotta have them in it, and then we gotta add like 2 more stores.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We got to like I'm gonna try to get it down to like 16.
Because their salad, I got a chef salad from there.
Yeah.
I didn't get to eat much of it, but that thing was bang bang. Bang bang bang. It was good business.
Yeah, that's Ty calling us right now. So anyway, the chicken cheesesteak, right?
Yeah, because you eat chicken.
It wasn't. It
Wait
was
a minute,
not.
chicken cheesesteak with mayonnaise and ketchup.
Yeah. Mayonnaise, fried onion, salt, pepper, ketchup.
Okay.
So anyway, we chilling. I'm chilling, and I open the steak, and I'm like, damn, anymore. It's not enough ketchup. So I reach into my cabinet and pull out my Save-A-Lot brand ketchup and put it on my sandwich. And I'm not really paying that much attention to it. Life is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm eating it. I took a specific bite. You know how you getting down to the crux of it, like when the bite is like you probably about 30 bites into it, and you get that one
You're getting
bite.
close to.
You getting like
You're getting close to the end.
not even close to the end. You're like in the middle. It's like the climax. You know how when you getting something, you get some good, but you
I just
you're not
need
all
you
the way
not to be like this.
You're not all the way to the end.
This is how you look right now,
What?
thinking about this cheesesteak.
What?
You got this finger on your lip, like you've been salivating over this cheesesteak.
So right, so you getting, and you into it. This is like the climax of it. It's just when you heard a couple oohs and you loving it, and you done choked it up, pulled the hair, smacked the ass a few times or whatnot. But now you leaning all the way into it, and it means something now. Now it means something. You ain't ready. You ain't ready for it to be over, but you know you doing something. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
heart about to hurt because it's almost over.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, we in it. I know I got about maybe 47 seconds left, but I'm here, and
I'm present.
You gonna get a crazy 47, and then it's gonna be an insane 47.
Oh Lord,
So I take that bite, and at that very moment.
Was the ketchup bad? The ketchup was bad.
It wasn't bad. It was just.
It wasn't
on. It wasn't on par ketchup.
It wasn't on par with
because you know why? At that very moment, it was.
It ruined everything.
It
ruined everything.
It's like when
I keep telling you.
It's like
this
when
shit.
you got that right. You got that right angle. The angle is life. You know what I'm saying? And you like, don't stop. And either one or two things happens. Either it's an early release or it's slippage. That is nigga.
That's the worst.
The worst. Because you can't. What was happening at that very moment?
It's like being in bed and you finally got that sweet spot in the bed.
Oh my God.
And you're ready to go to sleep, and all of a sudden
you gotta pee.
Oh
my God.
You will never ever find that spot again.
You won't. like everything is like you contorted just the right angle. Your neck don't hurt. Everything, it seems like is laying down and relaxing. And then all of a sudden your bladder like, yep. Yeah. We got to go ahead and take this quick piss.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Because other people in my life are about this mayonnaise.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, hey, we're on the podcast talking about mayo on the cheesesteak. He's like, yeah, we called it a California cheesesteak or cheesesteak with lettuce, tomato, fried onions, and mayo, not Miracle Whip. Haters.
I just don't understand.
First of all, I never put Miracle Whip on my cheesesteak. I never did that.
Okay.
Never going to do that.
Right.
My cheesesteak is just cheese, steak, fried onions, salt, pepper, ketchup.
See, you know what the problem is? That we got to be, and then we're going to move on to the ketchup. Literally right after this. As a matter of fact, it's time for the ketchup.
And it better be Heinz 57.
But here's the thing, right?
I went to my mom's house.
What?
I went to my mom's house, and I didn't know she cooked for me. We were going to see Merlin Wayans.
Okay.
And I didn't know, she knew I was coming straight from work.
Right.
So I didn't know she cooked me something to eat. So I stopped at McDonald's. I didn't get any ketchup. I had like 2 packs of ketchup. You know, that is not enough for me.
I don't use no ketchup at McDonald's, but that's the whole thing good.
I need ketchup for my fries.
You put ketchup on McDonald's for? Oh my gosh.
I'll put ketchup on any potato I have.
That's not true at all. You put ketchup on mashed potatoes?
I have.
You's a nasty ass. That's
If
the problem. That's the reason
if
probably.
I'm
You
eating
should
a
put ketchup on
if
eggs.
I'm
I know
eating
your
a
ass
steak
is dumb
and
shit.
I don't have any sauce, it's
Right.
ketchup.
Right.
If it's ketchup on there and there's mashed potato, everything is going to get consumed on that plate.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I was like, Mom, you got some ketchup?
Uh-huh.
So she's like, yeah. I go in the cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
and she had Hunt's. Not even ShopRite. Not even ShopRite brand, because ShopRite brand is
Did
Heinz
you
57.
eat the ketchup?
No,
Oh, that's fucked up.
no. And went off.
Oh, you
And
felt
went
the way-
off in the house.
Oh, you felt the way.
Why do you have Hunt's ketchup in here? She's like, when you came home from school, you told me that ketchup was ketchup. I was like, I never said such a thing. I never said such a thing.
Oh,
I was like, because Hunt's ketchup is not. No.
So you saying that so who was lying? Because you just said your mama lied.
I
believe that
don't
you lied.
remember ever saying anything
I believe
like
that you.
that.
I believe that at your big snooty snobby age now, you can't live with nothing but some fucking Heinz 57
Or
But I-
ShopRite.
Or ShopRite. But I bet you
ShopRite
when
is
you
Heinz
told your
57.
mama that, which was probably about 15 years ago, it was a
No,
thing.
30. Because it was when
So-
I came home from Edinburgh.
And you told her.
So that had to be like off of my freshman year.
Oh, so yeah. Broach college kids ain't begging. They ain't picking.
Pickers
They
ain't
pick-
choosy.
Yeah, exactly.
But guess
They're like,
what?
oh, well, I don't know. It gets
48 Kelly.
You need that Heinz.
It has to be Heinz or ShopRite.
It's ridiculous.
That's it.
I forget what I was even gonna say before you even did that or whatnot. But that's just.
The disrespect.
Oh man.
And the fact that she holding on to a statement I may have made 30 years ago.
Not may have made you did.
May have made 30 years ago.
Yeah.
No, let that statement go. Don't hide. She's like, well, I just put ketchup. I don't eat ketchup like that all the time.
You shouldn't even. First and foremost, you can't really tell me. Now I'm already the Heinz 57 was one thing. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. The cheap ketchup fucked my sandwich up. It was only that one bite though. I was right back on track with the other thing because the Heinz was underneath it, so it kind of overpowered it afterward. But that one bite fucked me up. Secondly,
To the point that you're still talking about it. So,
because it fucked me up because it was a momentary lapse where I was just like, oh,
momentary lapses. I mean,
this is
I'm
supposed to
going
be
to
the
forgive you for having that ketchup in your house because it's a new house. And you haven't really had a chance to just stock up on your name brand goods. Because, I mean, I go to Aldi's all day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's some things I got to get from ShopRite. My jelly has to be Welch's. My ketchup has to be Heinz 57.
Nah, you doing too much. Like the jelly being Welch's, I can eat other jelly. I mean,
I can't. I
they got
tried.
Smuckers.
Ooh,
They
I
got all
never.
shit. Smuckers.
I
is
hated
fire.
Smuckers. I've
Really?
always hated Smuckers.
That's fire. All right.
Anyway,
Anyway, all right.
the actual ketchup.
So yeah, so that was what it was. The show. Let's talk about the show.
Let's talk about the show.
Podcast Link live show.
215.
May the 4th be with you. Was 6 days ago when we're recording this. So by the time you hear it, it'll be over a week since the show. I want to apologize to the people that were there for any technical issues that we had, though. Had a little bit of technical issues with the mics. We worked through it. Next time we will know better when it comes to that. But other than that, and it shifts some things around on the show. But other than that, the show went well. I think it ran pretty good. I think that we want to get the crowd a little bit more interactively involved with it next time. But it was like it was a good look to kind of see some things up there. So we played a game. I guess I could give this a little bit away. Mm-hmm. We played a game, a version of We Listen and We Don't Judge, but we called it We Speak, Y'all Judge. And
I wasn't ready.
So
I wasn't ready.
I don't
But
know.
she get us every time.
Yeah. She
get
does.
us every
So
time.
she does. I was going to talk about before I even mentioned because Dana K took the cake. Dana K took the fucking cake. Wait till you
Because
see
I
it.
wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I was just expecting some kind of random statement.
Yeah. Nah.
Like I made a statement.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even mention the person's name I was talking about because everyone knew who I was talking about.
What did you say?
I said,
Oh no!
Does she
Right.
really?
All right. Yeah. Nope. Don't do it. I want people to watch the
Okay.
show live when we post it. They're gonna see that. That was ludicrous, and yeah. You.
Was it the truth?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
We'll talk about it later. We'll
wasn't?
talk about it later.
It wasn't the truth?
We'll talk about it later.
I just need you to tell me it was the truth because she did. You can't deny that she didn't do that. She did it. She's doing it.
Yes, we understand it. Logistically, what you're saying
Okay.
is correct.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Logistically,
That's all I
yes,
needed
yes.
you to say.
Logistically, what you're saying is absolutely, positively correct.
That's
I
my
don't-
me
I- I
blurring.
I don't-
That's me blurring it out so I don't give it away for
all
the
right.
clip.
I used to hate the people that did that, and I used to try. I used to hate that. That shit, it bothers me. That reminds me of like when people rub cloth together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. That's just like, but
There was a lot of this going on.
so, oh man, so yeah, I got up there and I told a live studio audience that I'm a nipple tear. I didn't give a fuck, and a couple of fellas agreed with me, and those that didn't. You just don't know yourselves. Get to know yourselves, and you would understand what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And first and foremost, I should be commended because as a grown man in the middle of intimate acts with women, to tell them that you like your nipples played with is the shit. It's a very brave thing to do. And for y'all that look down upon a nigga, it's too late now. You already in the room and you naked with him. So guess what? Do what he asks. Because y'all be asking some crazy shit yourselves. Anyway, yeah, so that was kind of the thing. Sonny says she don't do balls. That shit's funny. But then I forget we was like, well, I mean, it don't even matter when that yellow too rough with him anyway, so it don't matter. So, like, ladies, let me tell you something. If that's what you decide to do, please be gentle. Just be gentle, and if you don't do it, then no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But the highlight of that proverbial night, or that proverbial game of the night, because there was plenty highlights, was Dana K. Shout out to Dana. Shout out to fucking Dana. Hold up, man. Hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Hold the phone.
Dana essentially, in all her most effeminate of glory. Like, first and foremost, if you didn't see Dana, you had to come to the live show to see what Dana had on. God, my God. So, nextly, though, she decided that, told everybody, listen, I am no longer dealing with men. I'm dealing with women now. You should have seen the look on every nigga's face in the room. Every nigga felt like, I don't know what it is. It's almost like when you...
Felt like somebody stabbed you in the
Oh, my God. It feels like when you lose your best soldier at war. I felt like that. I felt like that when Macho Man died. I was like, oh, shit. Macho Man dead?
Took it to
Like,
the heart.
Macho Man dead? Nigga. I felt like that when Undertaker lost the streak at WrestleMania. That's how I felt. I was like, oh, shit. Niggas in the room looking like, what? Like, huh?
No, but then it tops it off when was on the panel. And she was on the panel with you.
Yes.
And the panelists, the panel, the conductor of the panel said, hey, let's pretend we're going to play Red Balloon or whatever. And how are you going to sell yourself to the women in the room? Mm-hmm. Which no one knew that she was going to be selling herself to women
in the room.
in the room. I guess that's the best way to say it. I'm sorry.
Right,
You
right.
know that.
Right.
But it was like, okay. So then that story, like when she said she had a girlfriend before and
Right.
how well she did some things, I was like, I was standing behind now me and I like the.
So Dana has the tendency to say something extremely wild at every one of our live events. This is the third one.
It tops every time.
Which one is the first one? She said what?
The first one was at Crush, right?
No, the first one was in South Philly.
The first one was in South Philly.
You was You,
I was at that one.
It was that one, yeah.
I've been to all of them.
You was out, yup.
So the second one I remember because she was talking about she liked girl on girl porn,
Okay.
and it was something about Lil' Kim, and it went down a whole rabbit.
Was that the jaw dislocating thing?
It might have been.
So that was that the first.
Was that
one. So
that might have been the first one.
So she was talking about. I just remember that one was about being able to dislocate
her
the
jaw and perform Felicia very well.
It's like 15 questions that go along with that, but we're gonna leave that be or whatnot.
Look, but okay.
First and foremost, I ain't gonna because I'm like
Next.
All right,
Next.
that's wild. Shout out to Dana for that one.
Dana, you get us every time.
I
we
know
love you,
exactly.
Girl. We love you. Girl.
Yeah, I just like, but you had to see the niggas' faces or whatnot was just like.
I can only imagine because I'm sitting over there in the corner like, what? What happened?
But y'all did.
I was like, don't speak and don't judge. This was not what you were supposed to talk about.
Mm-hmm. And that's what she did. It was a big reveal. She actually said something on her social media page about being there for a big reveal. That was wild.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to C Cash. You know what I'm saying? Did his thing. There was a couple of them Jones he was flooring it, but the one Jones he did with the other two bulls, but the Jones he did about his grandma, I was like, wow, that was insane. It was a great joint. It was just a great live performance, and shout out to him, you know, because he comes from that battle rap background and whatnot. So when you start talking about guys being able to perform and hold a crowd, he did a really good job. Okay. And then the other, you know, I went through and mine was I conducted my panel. My panel was called "Don't Embarrass Me." And it was about secondhand embarrassment. And then I realized that in secondhand embarrassment, there are a lot of embarrassers that are still the fuck out there. I said the niggas got like the crowd. I thought they was gonna turn on me when I said that. Yo, if you still get your steak well done, you're embarrassing.
Fuck you.
Niggas was like, fuck out of here. I'm like, what?
That was outside conversation.
Some of you niggas is like 60. I swear, it was people in the crowd and whatnot that I know they take their teeth out at night, and you still eating your steak on well done.
Yes, sir.
It's fucking insane, and you should be embarrassed. That's embarrassed. Do they at least boil the steak or fucking take it and like slow cook it or something? Or you talk about straight from the grill? You talking about straight from the grill a fucking steak well done?
Yeah.
You like hockey pucks?
Well, no, it's not hard.
Why? Why would you? Who told you that?
I mean, I cook it till it's done and I eat it. What?
Nick.
On top of that, my man is a chef, so it was like this.
He makes your steak well. I know exactly.
He's like, really?
Hey, bro, get your lady. That's some embarrassing shit. You sit around and make the gourmet of the fillets and all that other shit.
Oh, it was beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? The debone and all that and whatnot and magnifique. You probably can make a ill ass tomahawk
made it
and all that shit. She likes steak burnt. Like you might don't even flavor it. Just get her some Heinz 57 and a piece of a hockey puck. And she'll spend 3 days carving it up and chewing for 6 hours. That's nasty. And all of y'all, I don't care what y'all say if you feel a way about me or whatnot. That shit is disgusting. And then when I started mentioning about, I don't think people be knowing themselves. Like when I said something about, you know, the cock blocking ass friends
Oh,
for the
Lord.
girls and the dude that scared the hoes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just kind of looked around like, oh, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That shit happened to you. I'm looking like, niggas, some of y'all niggas is dumb niggas.
Yes.
Like, that's fucking insane. So I guess some people just don't know themselves. Please, know thyself. That's
thyself.
kind of half the battle. And then the main event of the evening.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus Christ. So if you've listened to the Mr. Know-It-All podcast, we've talked about this ad nauseum. But now, or we haven't had the conversation straight up. But the two black women that are involved in this show on a regular basis decided to be real and confront the audience about a situation they've already confronted themselves and each other about, and that's the fact that they have a lover in common, an ex-lover in common. So they're Eskimo sisters. And boy, oh boy, if Dana shocked y'all, you should have seen Dana's face during the time that y'all was talking about this shit. Insane. And they had a nerve to have a wardrobe change. They put their fucking red dresses on. It was it was wild. It was wild. And it looked like, so Kelly's had like polka dots on her red dress, right?
Yes.
It was wild. But Ty had just like a red dress on. So it looked like, It looked like this nigga had like his taste was like, okay, similar but like not, like both wear red dresses, but you know what I mean, hers is polka
Slightly
dot.
different.
Yeah, it's insane. So you got to see it. The live show, it was really done well. Shout out to everybody that was on. Please don't show me no well.
No, that's what he cooked.
That's what he cooked. He cooked that for you.
Yes.
Was that steak well done?
Medium well.
You goddamn right it was medium well, because he's a grown man that does shit right. And not feeding his lady fucking well done, burnt fucking
home
animal carcass.
Just fresh mashed potatoes.
Did
I watched him.
Did you put ketchup on them?
No.
You better not.
We was at the hotels.
Don't bastardize.
He cooked this in the hotel.
Don't bastardize none of his meals.
I won't.
Because it's not fair to him that you eat like a child. Oh. Don't put ketchup on the eggs. Don't get well done shit. Nope. Yup. Don't do none of that. Eat the food the way he prepares it, because he's a chef. He does it the right way, man. Shout out to him, man.
I watched him make the mashed potatoes.
Are you okay?
It brought tears to my eyes.
You need a moment? Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What did you think about the show? How did you feel that everything went off?
It was a good show.
Uh-huh.
It was my first one that I was actually involved in as far as being on a panel or with the games or everything. So it was nice to, excuse me, sorry. It was nice to be involved.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to that.
So, of course, we're working on the next events. We will be making those announcements accordingly as they come along. Shout out to Podcast Link Philly and to the live show on May 4th. Smokey, what's up with your man?
What did he do now?
You didn't
Smokey
see it?
Robinson?
Yes.
What did he do now?
Why don't you go ahead and Google Smokey Robinson's
because I know his dancing
new
becomes just a bit much.
Nope. Oh, you about to get a rude awakening about what's about to happen right now.
He accused of assaulting somebody? Sexually assaulting somebody?
There we go. Damn, Smoke. Smokey fucking Robinson, man. I think that nobody is safe. I think that all you niggas that been doing shit shady forever, it's snitching season. And I'm not saying that you were wrong.
4 women.
4.
Who previously worked for the Star sued him on Tuesday for $50 million.
$50 million. That seems like the running number rate, huh?
a piece?
I don't fucking
Because
know.
$50 million for 4 people don't. It sounds like a lot of money, but it don't sound like a lot of money.
It's about
to me,
about
anyway.
12.5 a piece.
Yes.
Shit.
Oh, Smokey.
Yeah, Smokey been wilding. So
Oh.
look at the
In
accusation.
a statement with People,
There we go.
attorney Christopher Frost
Uh-huh.
slammed the complaint
Mm-hmm.
in which the women allegedly the star repeatedly raped them as an ugly method of trying to extract money from an 85-year-old American icon. He has also said his team would be addressing the numerous aspects of the complaint that defy credibility, as well as issues relating to purported timelines, inconsistencies, and relationships between the plaintiffs and others.
So apparently a part of what the details were is that his wife was very much aware of a lot of this shit while it was going on.
Because the attorney is representing the wife, Frances, as well.
Because she's being sued as well. And they're saying, they said that she would leave and go to the nail salon while
So he could do it.
so he can get some.
Wow.
Right? And not only that, if they wouldn't give it to him, the wife would start treating him different.
So if you don't fuck my husband,
Yeah, because
I don't want to fuck him.
Smokey,
you don't
right?
fuck him.
Smokey old, and I don't think his wife that old. So she like, would you please take care of this shit?
They've been married for 20 years.
I understand that, but I bet you she ain't.
Oh, wait a
85.
minute. Robinson was accused of sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, gender violence, and creating a hostile work environment by 4 women who previously worked for the star and his wife, Frances, over a period of nearly 20 years.
How old is Frances?
Let's find
out how old Frances is, because that would tell a lot about why she's allowing this shit to happen without really, you know what I'm saying, expressing that she has an issue with it. That shit would really, really kind of put some certain things into perspective. You know? Prayers to the victims that are involved. I hope that they are true victims. I mean, rather than those that are, for lack of a better term, to say that they're just out there bullshitting or just looking for a money grab. But damn, Smoke. Like,
oh gosh, she's the same age as my mother.
How old is she?
72.
Okay, so she said, right. All right, so she's she's 13 years younger than Smoke. So, yeah, I mean, I guess, like, and you said this was going on when?
For 20 years.
For 20 years. Yeah, like, listen, man, I got shopping to do. Go ahead, get this nigga some pussy.
You see how he dance?
Huh? Baby, let's cruise.
What was he doing if he's...
Don't hate on Smoke.
I'm not hating. I've seen him dance.
If you think for a second that Smokey see, that's the thing that bothers me the most. Smokey
y'all remember Rick James, don't you?
Smokey been light skinned with light eyes all his life.
You remember Rick James, don't you?
What that
Everything.
mean?
You remember why Rick James went to jail?
Why you go to jail?
For imprisonment, false imprisonment.
These niggas, these freak ass boys out here. Like,
Motown.
They be wanting to tie him up. Like, honestly, they be wanting to tie him up. You haven't tied up?
No.
Oh, man.
Rick James received a prison sentence of 5 years and 4 months.
Right.
Following convictions for violent drug-related assaults against women.
Uh-huh.
The convictions, which occurred in September, included charges of assault, imprisonment, and drug offenses.
Right.
He was specifically found guilty of holding one woman against her will and forcing another to engage in sexual acts with his girlfriend during a period of cocaine use.
Now, see, that sounds legit because after that shit happened, that person came out and said something. He ain't wait fucking 30, 40 years or whatnot to wait. Like, Rick James used to do some crazy shit to me. Like, honestly, like, that's not how that shit worked.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I've never been tied up. No.
Listen. Yeah, I had a bad experience.
You been tied up? Or did you tie somebody up?
Nah, I got tied up one time. Yeah. It wasn't the fact that I got tied up. It was the fact that I let it happen and then came to the realization that it seemed like it might have been a lineup. And then I got scared.
Somebody was trying to get you.
I got scared. I got scared.
Oh.
And she was like, "Stop bitching, nigga. Stop bitching, nigga. Ain't nobody fucking trying to."
She said, no, no, no.
They're trying to line you up. Though. It was a good listen. It was a good tie up for a minute. It wasn't. It was actually
Until
handcuffs.
you thought
Until my brain was like,
caught up with.
"Oh,
How
nigga.
you gonna get out of this?
I had a blindfold on too, and I was, you know what I mean.
Sounds fun.
It was a vibe. It was a vibe until I got scared. I just got real scared for a second. I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, I started thinking about something like. The next thing I'm gonna hear is somebody busting the door or whatnot.
You heard that door open? Click,
Yeah,
click.
exactly. I'm fucking petrified. I'm like,
What? Booty
nigga,
naked.
nigga. And I wasn't even like ass naked. I was, you know. But
Okay.
There was a feather involved too. I'm kind of pissed that I would thought that way though. I have to start thinking.
You
better.
fucked up the vibe.
I fucked the vibe up. Cause then what happened was I got scared. She was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Where the fuck is the key? Don't need no key, stupid. These are play joints."
You could just snap out of them. You need to apologize to her.
I do.
Right
I
now.
do. That was years ago.
You still need to apologize to her.
I mean, listen. All right.
You could be vibing like that right now, but
Yeah, that was a wave.
Okay.
Anyway.
move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
Byron Scott apparently accused of the same shit.
Who?
Byron Scott used to play for the Lakers.
Okay.
Was a coach.
Okay.
So this
Recently?
he got accused recently, but this shit happened a long time ago. I think it was back in like the 80s and the 90s or some shit like that. The nigga got accused of sleeping in a high school.
Assaulting a 15-year-old girl
Right.
in 1987. But how old was he in 1987?
That nigga was, he was a grown man, but
He was.
yeah, but he wasn't he might have been like early 20s or some shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, his lawyer came out and said he thought she was 18. I said, nigga, why would you say that shit out loud?
Right.
Like, why would nigga just say that these accusations
According
are false?
to the lawsuit, the incident took place in 1987.
Right.
Scott was 26.
Ooh.
And the alleged victim was 15. The woman, who was not named in the report,
Damn.
was taking classes at this high school in Los Angeles when the Lakers came to visit for a team event. That's when she said that Scott sexually assaulted her in a locked janitor's closet in the high school gymnasium. Scott's attorney did not deny that sexual contact occurred between him and the victim, but said that he believed the victim was of legal age at the time. Okay, guess what? You're at a high school.
Yeah.
Nick,
I know.
you're at a high school. There's a possibility.
No, there's more of a possibility that you would fuck around with a girl that is underage than is of age
Right.
in a high school. So, yo, niggas
Because
is...
it's very random.
What's up with all these nasty ass
It's
niggas?
very random. Not random, but the percentage of high school seniors actually being 18 and in high school is very, very slim. It's very slim.
That's true. That's very, very
Now,
true.
Philadelphia has that stupid rule of if your birthday is after a certain date in September, then you got to wait a school year. So
Yeah.
my son was 18.
Right.
As a senior.
Yeah,
in
mine
high
too.
school.
Mine too.
However, the reality of it all
I think
is
it's-
that is more of a chance that any chick that you find in that high school that's not a teacher or an administrator is not of legal age.
very true. Very true. And I mean,
Dumbass.
why the fuck are you fucking around in high school or whatnot? I just don't
Like, did you need to get your dick wet that bad because you were at a Lakers event?
Yo, niggas is horny. Like, let's keep it a stack. We've been away long enough to, and the whole Shannon Sharp development kind of happened in between the last time we recorded and the live show. We didn't even get a chance to fucking talk about it. This nigga is on a different level. I tried to stick up for Shannon Sharp. My nigga, this shit don't make no sense no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense no more. And you nasty. You know what I'm saying? As much as I really wanted it to work in your favor, nigga, you are one of them people. And you like
You one of them ones.
you one of them ones, and you like Young Jones. Like The fucking legit 19 in your 50s, my nigga. Like 19 in your 50s. And another thing, yo, they've been dragging his ass for 2 weeks nastily.
I
The
bet.
way that they was talking about him, the way Umar was talking about the white girl that he chose. You know what I'm saying? Like. First and foremost, her name is Zoo Nigga, and that's a whole nother. Even if it's pronounced Zuniga or something like that, that shit is Zuniga. Zuniga. So what you think? What you
Tired.
think? Huh?
I'm tired.
Tired of what? People.
All the bullshit. All the men out there. Hell, all the men and women out there that are old enough to know better and do better and don't.
But people, so you think that it's in a situation in which that the older people want to keep an attachment to their youth? Let me ask you a question.
Like you,
Would you?
I don't want to say youth is overrated,
Right.
but at some point in life, you gotta ask your age. You gotta ask your age.
What's the youngest? Oh, I think we asked. Oh, yeah, we did. And you said, oh, wow. So I'm not even going to say that.
Got it?
Yeah. I did. I was like, I think you just said, then I started thinking about it. I said, holy shit.
That's what I was talking about.
Wow. So it starts to piece together. I get it now.
Yes.
All right. So
6
6
years
I
younger
get it.
is the youngest I've ever dealt with.
I get
Yes.
it. Get it. Wow. Okay. So wow, that's like a callback from like a something that was like 2 years ago, and it just makes all the sense in the world now. It actually puts your thought process in a perfect perspective. So, thank you, Kellie Q. Thank you, Kellie Q, for that thought. Me personally, I don't. So men, I used to have. So it was a conversation that I had a while ago where they were asking about why is it that men seek younger women on a regular basis.
It was a lot of conversation about that.
But it's always a conversation because that's a thing. And, you know, the whole Tracee Ellis Ross thing was a thing where she was just like, you know, she
I
would
date younger men because of this, that, and the third.
She date younger men and whatnot because she liked to fuck, and the younger men got the energy to keep fucking. That's exactly what it is. I know you don't want to say that to Michelle Obama, but somebody need to tell everybody else is exactly why she's fucking these young niggas. Like,
because, and I had to tell somebody this not too long ago. Women of a certain age, and you know I hate that phrase.
Y'all been using it a lot lately for y'all to be hating it.
I've
heard it a lot coming from.
You haven't heard it from me.
All right, well,
but anyway, we reach our sexual peak
right
in our 40s. So to date a younger man,
50s, I think it was 52, right? With y'all old.
My ass is 48.
Bunch of old horny heifers running the fuck around.
Hey,
oh, shit.
Get it while you can. But if a young man is reaching his sexual peak in his mid-20s and she's reaching her sexual peak in her mid-40s, then why wouldn't she date somebody that's going to meet her on her level sexually?
But here's the issue.
She might not be dating him to actually date him, but she might be dating him to get her rocks rocked. Look at Cher. Look at Madonna.
When
There's some young joints they got.
When does a vagina become old enough to meet immunity? Like when is a vagina immune now to being judged by how many experiences it has? At what age? Where you could just say, listen, I fuck these young niggas because I need the extra energy from it because I'm having this hormonal thing where this thing needs to keep purring. Like it just keep. I wake up in the morning and it talk to me like, we gotta get some dick in here. Like.
Hormonal.
I'm just saying because That's my thing. I think
I
that
don't know. As long as
so women have to be demure
Our-
the entire time, that like their entire life.
no,
So when
I'm
is
just saying as long from what I know. And I can only speak from what my knowledge is, but I
Right.
assume as long as we are able to have children,
oh, so you think that once you ain't able to have children no more, you throw that pussy away, or it's up on the chopping block, or it is what it is.
there's something chemically going on in our body as long as we're able to have children. I'm just trying not to say the word.
So you-
Before
so
that
you-
situation happens in your life, because it happens every month,
right.
you become very
But
amorous.
I
You
thought,
become very amorous.
but I thought that women after they reached menopause became horny too.
I don't know anything about that because I haven't reached menopause.
Oh, okay. All right. Say less. I'm just saying. I mean, because I'm just trying to figure out in everybody's mind when is the so all right. Let's talk about what we don't talk about because that's what I like to do on the Mr. Know It All podcast.
Right. Because you think you know it all, but go ahead.
I'm just saying. So 20 to 35. If you don't have a man, that's street poontang. That's outside. You know what I'm saying? It's
You can't treat me like street poo time.
you know what I'm saying? It's outside and it's running around and it could be, you know what I mean? It could find its
You
way.
can have fun
It can find its way to certain places.
anywhere.
Right. 35 to 35 to 40, 44 is that you should be settling it, but you might throw it at somebody once in a while, or whatnot.
On the right day at the
But
right
the
time.
funny thing about it is that there's a little bit more reckless abandon then, because at the end of the day, it ain't that much stress. If you've had kids or if you haven't had kids, you know how to use it. You know where it's going. You know how to work all the buttons and bells and whistles. You are an expert at your vagina. So therefore, now you just saying, I'm looking for the right fit for this expertise in vagina. You know what I'm saying? I want us both to be connoisseurs of the box. You know what I'm saying? So you do that, right? Then by the time you 45, things begin to change. You look at the ready to settle down, and for some reason you horny than a motherfucker, but you just don't want to. You don't want to fuck the neighbor. You don't want to. You know what I mean? Especially if you're single, you don't want to fuck the neighbor. You don't want to run into the young boy at the club and whatnot because you just don't.
Because it might be your son's friend.
Exactly, something like that. So you just kind of like, what the fuck? I want to know when do you say okay? Because like at 70, you hang it up. At 60, at 70, I think all pussy should go on the hang up rack.
So share that.
Yeah, well, share. You know,
Share.
Cher been sharing for a long time.
Share been sharing since she
Yeah,
left
she
Sunday.
done got rude.
Look, Share been sharing since she left Sunday.
And that shit don't work like you think it should. She makes it work like she think it should because he wants it to work that way. It ain't nothing that Cher ain't seen and whatnot. Cher done had plenty dick. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
We have got to move on from this
I'm
conversation.
just saying that because hanging it up, like what are we talking about? Like that's where it is. Like
When
this
do you stop having sex?
No, when do you hang the pussy up? Fuck having sex. Hanging it up like to where it's accessible. Like to where is that whether you
Well,
outside,
I would
you
assume
got multiple
that
partners or one
once
person.
you get into a serious relationship, a marriage, whatever, then nobody else should have access to the juice than him or her.
You would think that, right? But that ain't real life. So what I'm talking about is that shit ain't real life. And I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying?
It's my real life. I gotta say that. It's my real life.
Shut your fucking mouth. Like, I want to hear what you. I don't want to hear what you talk about right now. So anyway,
I'm
what
not you.
I get it. My thing is that I want you, but I'm trying to understand it because it's so secretive. So when you outside, right, and you go outside and you go to a party, you go to a club. Anyway, look. So you
Why
go.
you gotta do your first?
I don't know. You go to spots or whatnot, and the age range is right because now I'm older. So now
Anybody could be at this party.
it'd be 50, 55, 37, 30. Listen, all of them, everybody in there, more than likely, if they single and they find something that can pull, they gonna fuck. All right. So my thing is that then why is it all this secretive? Why is it all the secret in the how old you or how old or young that you like them when you know your hormones is raging and you trying to get something in anyway? I just don't get it. That's what I mean by what's the time limit on where the cootie cat is supposed
Or
to
maybe
be done.
how long is it okay for it to be outside? Is that what you're trying to ask?
Nah, because when it's outside, it's outside. I know some old ass straight alley cats. You ever see that one cat? You be like, what the fuck? Like, then that nigga been out here since I was a kid. He's still running around and shit. And he ain't got no home. Sometimes he ain't got no home.
The streets is his home.
Yo, it's street
The
poon.
streets is calling.
It's street poontang that been out here outside.
You ain't gonna treat me like street pool time.
You ever walk to a bar and you are walking to a bar with a woman and one woman, and you know 10 niggas in there that hit.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a wild show. It's a wild thing.
who you be knowing?
Man, shout out to the bars. Women, don't be so secretive about your box. You know what I'm saying? If it's in use, it's in use. You know what I'm saying? Use that shit. What you feel about Shador?
He just signed a 2-year deal, right?
How much was the deal worth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, we wanted to talk about it before, whatnot. Do you think it was
Is he the one that
It's Deion's son. You said
I
it?
know?
Oh, okay. All right.
He
I'm trying
is.
to put you on.
But I know 2 of them were in the draft, so I wanted to make sure I was speaking about the right one.
Shiloh was the one that didn't get drafted that went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Right.
Shador,
That's the one I just saw.
All right.
Okay.
Shador was the one that got drafted in the 5th round when he was supposed to obviously be a first rounder.
Right.
Right. So
So I'm gonna tell you why he got drafted in the 5th round.
tell me.
I saw this.
Tell me. Tell
and
me.
I don't watch the draft at all,
Right.
but it made sense to me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go along with this.
Mm-hmm.
How many people watch the draft after the 2nd or 3rd round?
Not many. Very
Right.
much less than before.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy that I watched was like, this was all a plan
Right.
to draft him late to try to get the ratings up on the draft.
You know when you know what time of day and what day they draft in the 5th round? That shit is on Saturday at 12 in the afternoon. You ain't getting no fucking ratings up, nigga. I'm outside at 12 in the afternoon.
Trying to get people to watch the whole draft.
These niggas is stupid.
Who is watching the whole draft?
Not paying attention to nothing these motherfuckers be talking about. They be talking some
And
dumb
why is the draft on so long?
because it's 7 rounds. It's 7 rounds and 32
I
teams.
thought it was more than 7 rounds.
No, 7 rounds, 32 teams. That's a whole lot of niggas. That's a lot of niggas.
But
Seriously.
they gotta make such a production of it. You could really short that shit up.
Shit, you don't think it was posters up when they was selling their slaves back in the day? You crazy as shit.
I don't know.
I was about to say, you know what this is. Know what day this is. It's the modern day auction, nigga.
It
They got a
is.
whole rooms with TVs dedicated to yo nigga is strong and fast.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Candyland.
It shows him.
Mr. Candy, Candyland, yeah, I'm gonna choose me the 6'5" offensive
Oh,
line
you see how fast he run?
from Georgia. You see how fast that nigga
I
run?
don't know if I want him to run that fast. He gonna run away.
You know, they say gay shit like, you see his thighs? Big his shoulders is and his wingspan. It's the only time you can talk about good sports. The only time you can
Now, I
talk
will
grown man
watch
wingspan.
Not the draft. What is it? When the combine.
Yeah, you watch Combine? You only watch Combine every time the
Shut
nigga
up. Shut up.
dick
We know why I watch the combine.
This nigga was running. His whole dick and balls fell right out the dick.
It was just like, you didn't put a couple in, sir?
Didn't you say you rewinded and played it back in slow motion?
I never said it.
You nasty. Yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
say
You said
that.
you watched it twice.
Don't be putting words in my mouth.
You said you tell yo.
Don't be putting words in my mouth.
You say well.
She just said it. She just said
Oh
it.
man.
Anyway.
But yeah.
Anyway.
So I mean, I guess we're not gonna get a definitive answer from you about Shador. Let's get a little serious for a
I
second.
mean, he got drafted.
Yeah.
Which one did either one choose a new agent? I heard that rumor. I wasn't sure.
Shiloh.
Shiloh.
Yeah.
Approve. Approved.
what?
I'm proud of Dion
Mm-hmm.
for doing that much work, putting that much work into his sons,
Mm-hmm.
that both of them could get drafted.
Right.
They got drafted.
No, they didn't get. Shiloh didn't get drafted.
Well, he didn't get drafted, but
He got
now
picked
he's
up
playing.
by a team. Yeah.
He got picked up by a team. So he didn't get drafted, but he got picked up by a team. Guess
Right.
what? He is now working for the NFL. Both sons
Yeah.
are actively playing in a team for a team that's in the NFL. He did his job.
Yeah, no, he did it well.
As a father.
He did what he's supposed to do.
He did it.
He did what he's supposed to do. I
He did-
rock
he-
out.
And he had another student, I think.
concur.
He had three. His
Oh my
two,
gosh.
his
All right,
two
all right,
sons
all
and
right,
somebody
all
else.
right, all right.
Either way, he
All right.
did his job as a
All
father.
right, so with the sports shit, let's just.
You know, I don't talk sports.
I know you don't talk sports, but that last part that was scary.
No, I was just saying he had another student.
We know. I know. His name is Travis Hunter.
Thank you.
He was the second overall.
Travie.
He was second overall pick in
Go
the draft.
Travie.
So he got drafted the first day.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Before his sons, but
I know. But no, he was. Trust me, he's that guy.
Okay.
He's that guy.
I can't wait to.
It's him. It's him. He's him.
Okay.
Like him.
Travis Hunter
Yeah, Travis Hunter.
is a name that I'm gonna have to remember.
There you go.
All right, come on, Travie.
He's gonna be playing for the Jacksonville
Hi, Uncle
Jaguars.
Travie.
What the hell, man?
You know that's the
so
way
old.
Jason's.
You just get it.
No, that's the way Jason's kids called Travis.
I know. I remember that.
It's just so cute. He was like, "Hey, girly," and then he started dating.
I just
her.
realized that you're gonna be one day when we sitting up here, you're gonna be like 55.
Nigga, I'll be 50 next year.
I know. That's what I was just saying. I was just looking up like, wow, Kelly's old. It's okay though. It's a good look though.
It is.
Imagine
my hair to
imagine
grow
making
back.
millions of dollars from this shit and then retiring potting. Why did you cut that shit? Just talk.
Well, okay, it was broken off,
Oh, okay, understood.
so I had to cut the color out.
Why you don't just go natural, go for the locks if you're gonna do that?
It's the permanency of it.
The permanency of it?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I like to change my hairstyles,
Right.
and so
You can change hairstyles. You're just gonna have to deal with the locks. Then, like you could deal if you like while you're waiting right now for it to grow back, you could turn them into locks and then go through the whole process.
yeah. But there's a whole ugly stage in that process, and I don't do ugly. I don't.
Apparently, you thought you was doing ugly when you did it when we did our
Yeah, but I knew what to do.
our video. What you call it? When we did the hat. You had a hat on and shit.
I was trying to smash it.
Yeah, that shit low above your
It
eyes.
looked like a fucking helmet.
like Jay-Z and shit.
My head looked like a helmet.
It's ridiculous.
It just looked like a helmet.
Like that white girl that was screaming and crying, asked people not to cancel her because there was just her hair. They thought it was a do-rag. The whole thing. So look.
It's just my hair.
Yeah,
I didn't put a do-rag on. This is
Please
just what
don't
it
cancel
looked
me.
like.
So real quick, and then we can go to movies and shows. Rodney Hinton Jr. Somebody asked. Oh, so Rodney Hinton Jr.'s son was gunned down by police. Last week. Yeah.
That's what Tone was talking
That's
about,
what
right?
Tone was talking
okay.
about. Yeah. And then so he found out the officer that did it, who happened to be working traffic the next
He
day.
happily went to jail.
Big time. Let me ask you a question. Was he justified? Because the big argument is that the black people been calling me. My phone been ringing off the hook. People are like, yo, did he deserve to go to jail? I said, what? Did he deserve to go to jail? Yeah. Like, niggas go to jail.
I mean, okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
He committed murder,
Right.
and that's why he's going to jail.
That's why he's going to jail.
But the reason why he committed murder,
Right.
I think everyone can stand behind it.
I agree with that. I do agree with what you're saying because I feel like
It is what it is. He's going to, nobody going to fuck with him in jail.
Nah. He'll be well taken care of. He'll be fine in the system.
Yeah.
My thing is that I think the thing that bothers me the most is that there are people out here that really, really have an issue with that happening because they feel like it was unjust. So why should he go to jail when his son was unrightfully shot and gunned down in
Why didn't the police officer
why the police
go to jail?
officer go to jail? Like why is it that he could do that and get away with it?
Well, I
said-
mean, now he don't have a chance. Like when you look at it as he killed him the next day,
Yeah.
The system, if it did
Right.
work, if it was going to work for this particular case,
Yeah.
it never had a chance to work because he killed him the next day.
Right.
But who knows what would have happened?
Yeah.
You know, we don't know.
Our system doesn't rely on vigilanteism, and I think that that's
Right.
the problem. The problem with it is that justice is. That's why they say justice is blind. I think justice is
Blind as a
blind.
motherfucking bitch.
Yeah, because of the simple fact that
Look.
we don't know shit till we right. Exactly. We don't know shit till we know shit. And the issue with that is that
And sometimes we don't know shit for years and years later.
yep, but the conclusions that we come to and a lot of things I am oh man. You can't let the lunatics run the asylum ever, no matter how fucked up the asylum
Not every
is.
time.
Huh?
I said not every time.
No, not even once. Because no matter how bad the asylum is, somebody is always going to feel like it's better and somebody's always going to feel like it's worse. So who is one person to uprise and say, my nigga, I'm taking everything into my own hands? The moment that you do that, you've made an executive decision about your life and the person and the other person that's involved's life. And I'm not saying as a father that I would not ever do anything like this because I don't know what the fuck I would have did in that situation. What I do know is that if he feels justified and as a man, you can hold your head high and say, I did this for this reason, then fuck it, rock out. And he'll be fine in jail. You know what I mean? It will be what it was going to be, but you can't just let this nigga walk out and be like, oh, well, you know what happened? He unlawfully or unrightfully killed his son, so he did what he had to do the next day. No, because when you let shit like that happen, then guess who's going to uprise? The lawmen. And the lawmen can't be vigilantes. You know what I'm saying? You can't moonlight as a vigilante because you like Batman now. And that shit, Batman that kill people, and that's not a good look. You don't want cops out there with itchy trigger fingers because they're upset about how something played out that normally doesn't play out that way. I know morally is a thing, but we got to start talking about the structure of law. So I feel like, damn, it's fucked up. The whole situation is
We
fucked
understand,
all the way around. But
unfortunately.
yeah, but dog, I understand.
Unfortunately.
I understand why you did it, but now you have to understand that they gonna nail your ass against the wall for the shit. And it is what it is. If you ready to do it, you ready to ride for the cause.
He walked out of that courthouse.
Held his chin up high, looked them niggas dead in the face.
Each one. He walked past each one and looked them in the face.
And said and basically
And
said,
I
I
do it again.
Yep. Yeah, Sam Jackson, Time to Kill. Shout out to them.
I know, I asked my dad. I used to work at the movie theaters when A Time to Kill came out, and I was like, Daddy, I was like, something like that happened to me. Would you do the same thing? He was like, he just looked at me. Like, and don't think I wouldn't.
Yep. And a motherfucking heartbeat. Gun him down.
Yes, I killed them, and I hope they died and burn in hell.
Yep.
Love you, Sam Jackson.
Movies and shows. Let's try not to make this too long of a thing.
Okay. My new show, Poker Face, just came back on, new season.
Okay.
Love that show. I have another show called Surreal Estate. That just came back on for its third season.
Okay.
So I'm actually letting those build up because I love them. I've been to see Sinners. Yeah. I'm going back to see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I've been to see The Accountant too.
Yeah.
It was good.
Did you see Thunderbolts?
And I saw Thunderbolts.
How was it?
Thunderbolts was good. It's going to get there.
Yeah, I'm about to say because
Like
it
felt like a bridge movie.
Okay, yeah, which I can understand.
It felt like a bridge movie.
Yeah, it's the first Marvel one that I didn't go to the movie theaters and see.
I saw it this one I actually saw the Thursday night.
Get the fuck out of here! But just looking forever to see Sinners, right? When did you see?
No, I saw Sinners the weekend it came out.
I saw Sinners the Thursday night it came out. I think yeah, that shit was.
I think I went to see it that Saturday.
Really good flick.
I saw it that Saturday.
Loved it. Actually did a live. Me, Big Dan. This was before the live show. We was going back and forth. We was going at it about Sinners. But yeah, shout out to Sinners. That was good. What am I doing?
Back to see it tomorrow. Can't wait.
What have I been watching? I don't think I turned on any new TV shows. I think that
What's name got canceled?
I stumbled across
Papa's House.
Yeah, Papa's House got canceled. I had watched a couple of those.
Look,
Well, the writers was ass. Who was the writers?
I don't know.
Like honestly, you should not get Damon Wayans Sr. and Jr. on a show and have it be that bland of a fucking show. Like let's start. Can we start giving our
I don't
our
think
true
they
funny?
got to.
They got to right.
They didn't get to
be who
if
they
were
normally are.
right.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, they should have been on like Netflix or Hulu or something.
And that's kind of my point.
Where
That's
they
what I was
could
going
be
to say.
just a little bit more
Raw with it.
Because
Exactly.
this show wasn't even close to being on the level of My Wife and Kids.
See, I think that was the issue. They tried to take the My Wife and Kids formula and adapt it to.
But if you don't have the writers from My Wife and Kids, you can't do that.
Can't do that. You can't do that. That's the reason why I say that. Yeah, they should have definitely. They could have put that other show. They could have put that on, like you said, like on Netflix or whatnot. I mean, like a raw version of the shit, and it'd have been funny. Or there we go. I don't know how they feel about Tyler Perry, but go ahead and let BET Plus pick that shit up. Let Tyler Perry do the treatment to it. Just don't let the nigga touch nobody's hair on the show. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And let it pop like that shit. You know. So I saw there's a movie with Tom Hardy on Netflix. Oh man, what is it called? Damn it, I can't remember.
Tom Hardy?
With Tom Hardy.
What was it about?
It was the dude that did
Havoc?
Havoc, yes. The dude that did the Raid Redemption, the Raid, and all them. Listen, this shit was 90.
That's on my list.
Forrest
That's
Whitaker
on
was in
my
it
list.
too. All that.
And Timothy Olyphant.
He was a bad guy. The motherfucker.
He's always a bad guy.
This movie.
He's a good guy when he does TV shows. He's a bad guy in the movies.
So this movie started off with the first 25 to 30 minutes of it like a slow build. And the last hour of it,
Boom, 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 boom.
Everybody shooting. Everybody got a gun. It is a fucking like you like god damn. This is like John Wick mixed with. It's like a John Wick.
There's a new John Wick movie coming out.
Yeah, I know.
Spinoff. But he is in it.
Ballerina.
Yeah. So. Interested in seeing that.
Yeah, so like I'm trying to think if it was anything else that I saw, but I think that might have been
what I had a question about. Marvel. So the new movie with everybody in the free world in it.
Yeah, Avengers
something.
Not Secret Wars. I think it's Avengers something.
Did you see Thunderbolts yet? Oh, okay.
No, I didn't see it.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, wait till I see it. Like I said, cuz I didn't hurdle to go see it because I had other things going on and whatnot, but I did want to see it. It kind of snuck up on everybody because I was still flabbergasted with Sinners. I just think Sinners is just incredible, and I think that a lot of overshadowing of this is supposed to be Marvel's time.
I told you to leave me alone. Well, I heard you, but you're stuck.
What?
You stuck your tongue in my coon.
Yeah.
So hard. Man, I thought you changed your mind. First of all, first things first. My girl Haley
Steinfeld.
She bodied the fuck out of that role.
She did. So in real life, Haley Steinfeld, right? That's how you say it? Haley Steinfeld is, it's Josh Allen's fiance.
And those are two Marvel people.
Who's two Marvel people?
She played in what's her name?
Yeah. Hawkeye. Yeah,
Hawkeye.
she did. Yeah. She was even younger in that shit. She looked like a kid in that shit. So listen. So the thing about that was, them taking part of her real life and implementing it kind of was thorough to me. It was almost like they made a part for her intentionally, because her real life grandfather is actually one is half black. So she's passing. So the passing thing was crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But see, she was more passing because really, you don't really like. She has an innocuous look to her. It's very, you know what I'm saying? There's something really, really cultured about the look. It looks different. But that's why Sammy kept asking, "You sure she black? I mean, you sure she white?"
Right.
And then the thing that threw me off with her in the movie and it kind of cemented her place of being around all the black people was when Sammy went to grab her arm. She said, no, we was like, I think you need to get out of here. She's like, boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face.
Yo.
I said, oh, what?
She said it just the way we hear it.
She said, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. I was
But
like,
no, she said, boy, if you don't get the...
I was like,
Like,
wow.
have you been hanging around? Like, because...
Yeah. No.
Just like the dude on Bel Air. I didn't know he was from Philly.
What the one?
The one that plays Will.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know he was from Philly.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I'm watching him, and I'm like, he reminds me of Will.
Yeah.
I was like, he got that Philly swag, like, and then somebody said he is from Philly. I was like,
Yeah.
it makes sense
right.
because you couldn't hire an actor
Right.
to feel the way he felt.
Yeah.
He felt perfect for that role.
Right.
So
you think that with her, it had to be something she might have came up around black people?
yeah, it's a few.
That boy, the fuck out
You
my
know
face.
some
That
people.
shit was crazy. So I mean, that was, and then that whole
There's no acting teacher
right
that can teach you, boy, if you don't get the fuck out my way.
Yeah, like the way she said it is
Cause she say it just the way my cousin say it, the way I say it, the way my people say it.
Yeah.
When we just talking to somebody getting on their nerves, whether you talking to your child getting on your nerves or some other child, boy, if you don't get out my way.
It said, all right. So
Like it was the blink and like.
So let's talk about something. Let's talk about something else in that realm or whatnot, and then we'll move off and talk about something real quick, and then we can get out of here. Did it not to you? First and foremost, the obligatory sex shit in the movie was out of control. Like a lot of that shit. First and foremost, so the spitting in the mouth thing was crazy.
Oh, she was salivating. Well, you know what? We didn't really see her spit in his mouth.
Are you fucking kidding? Yes, we did.
She was salivating because she was about to kill him.
Nigga, she was on top of him, riding him, and spat in his fucking mouth. What are we talking about? Like every scene in that shit, like they getting a little like, yo, you might as well turn this shit to NC-17. Like,
so here's my question.
So the nigga said, wait a minute, they had a nerve to have Sammy hit the ultimate man line.
I just want to taste.
I just want to, nigga, what? I don't know a woman on earth that ain't heard that shit. I don't know a woman on earth that ain't heard that shit. And I don't know a nigga that ain't said it. I don't know a nigga that ain't said it.
She's like, baby, I walked a mile to get here. Let me just wash up.
Yeah, he was like, that nigga wanted.
Because that's season now. That's season. That's what that meant. As season.
Whoa.
I want it as is.
As is. It's insane. And niggas is nasty. And nigga back in 1934, niggas is nasty too. This nigga went extra shit. Like, and nobody was gonna say about the way his upper lip smelled when they came the fuck out there. They ain't walk past. Ooh, Sammy was on.
Well, first of all, how you smell his upper lip from over there?
I'm just saying, like, there's a whole lot of shit going on. He had to.
You know, for the rest of the night.
Yeah, you know. Well, he probably wasn't. He's run away from vampires, but that's the whole point.
Well, that part once that happened. Yeah.
But yeah, like just a lot. Like, and what's her name is. Hollywood just got a way of, you know how when it seems like there's always a BBW crusade going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And there's always a light into which the BBW should be held. Because we, as black people, we know a lot of BBWs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our women are very voluptuous and thick. Beautiful. There's always one crusader, though.
Oh, Lord.
And what's her name is a fucking crusader. She about 6'1" in real life. Had Michael
Annie.
B. Huh?
Annie.
What's her real name?
Oh,
Michael B. Jordan behind that ass, tagging it. And you could tell, listen, I'm sitting up there like, nigga, you can't even be mad.
Wunmi Mosaku.
Because she was in Lovecraft Country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Played her sister.
Yup. She just.
But she was in, oh my God.
What?
Deadpool and Wolverine. And Loki.
Okay.
3 Marvel people.
Who did she play in Deadpool and Wolverine?
Remember she was in Loki.
I remember she was in Loki.
So she plays the same role. And then
Okay, the time jumper. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
3 Marvel people. Boom.
Yeah. And she's like, so I think can I say what's kind of sexy about her?
Right.
It's
She's
probably
about
the
that
same
shit.
thing about.
She's 5'8".
No, that's about right. So the thing that's sexy about her is the same thing that's sexy about that you get a little bit from Jill Scott. It's not one of them things like Jill Scott isn't like, well, Jill Scott is kind of thick all over, but she's like, it's not like, it's one of them things where thick girls, there's levels. I remember when we was on a call and was you on there when Tyra said that there's levels to fat niggas?
No.
Oh,
But it is. But go ahead.
so we was talking about these levels of fat niggas, right? And then she got mad at me. It was like, nigga, you like a junior fat nigga. You not even like the fat nigga. She was like, you still talk. She was like, so she was like, I was like, okay. And because I was talking to Nah and Big Dan about that. So with her, with BBWs, there's levels to BBWs.
Yeah.
Right? So you have like the shorter ones, they might only be like $180, but they like your height. And but they might be bottom heavy. Then you got the tall ones that might be like top heavy. And I think that the big thing about being top heavy is that was always like there's a way for it to kind of not be as sexy.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean, that's where they get like the linebacker-esque shit. Like you look top heavy. There's something about Annie that is sexy.
Cause
even though she's top heavy.
She's voluptuous all around.
See, I didn't see the rest of it.
Yeah.
I didn't see the butt.
Yeah.
Does she got fat ass? I didn't see that ass. I'm gonna have to look at it.
She's voluptuous all around. She's not just like.
You sure she's not just like she?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I see her from Lovecraft Country.
You know what she is? I didn't even think
so.
Because she wears like a one-piece suit in Loki.
Right.
Yeah. You're right.
So she's voluptuous.
Okay. So she's not just.
She's not just top heavy.
Okay.
I would say maybe a little bit bigger than me, but taller.
She can't do that because you like 4'9". Like
Nigga.
she got you beat by a foot.
No, I'm 5'1".
Nigga, please. All right, you gonna keep telling that story.
It's what the doctor said.
You was 5'1" when you started this podcast.
I was 5'1".
You about 4'11 and a half right now.
No. I was just with my aunt and my cousin who are both 4'11", and I tower.
You don't.
The funny thing is,
tower over anybody, Kelly.
I tower over them.
Tower over mini me.
Hilarious.
Or Vern Troyer.
Whatever.
That's about it.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, God rest his soul. Rest in peace of that man. But there's just something about her that is, like there is, you know what I mean? It's even like the up top. The broad, like the broad shoulder-esque. She is still kind of top heavy. Like she's, you know what I mean? She got broader shoulders. She has big boobs. Like she's up top heavy. Like there are certain girls where they're voluptuous all over, but you can tell, yeah, she's top. Oh wow. Oh shit.
Yeah.
But she's still top heavy. There is just something about it. But she's like, even in her natural form, she has this thing about her. There's something. Oh man. This is what I want BBWs to do. I want
BBWs to
There was some fucking.
I want not BBWs beat.
There's some amazing BBWs out here, but then they like just like everything else or whatnot. There's some frauds. There's some ones out there that try to blend in with the mix. You know what I'm saying? When you there's some BBWs out here that's like a 9, and some of them is even a dime, and they killing them. Okay. But she done slimmed down since the
Yeah, she had a baby.
Oh, she had a baby. Okay, all right. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, but that's kind of my point.
Yeah.
Like, but you see what I mean by because she's kind of broad shouldered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that's kind of what it is. But like when I'm telling you off top, it's very, very important that you BBWs understand. Like every one of y'all ain't BBWs.
BBWs understand.
No, every one of y'all ain't the BBWs that we, you know what I'm saying, they can get out there and kill shit. You can all strive for it, you know what I'm saying, but some, just don't let everybody call themselves BBWs. That's it. Because I take that very serious. I love BBWs. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all just BBs or BWs. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, you know what I mean? Like listen, that's kind of how it works or whatnot. Real quick, then we can get out of here. So, oh okay, yeah, me like you.
I know you
Me
like
like
Jill.
you. Who that? Oh, that's Jill.
That was Jill.
My God, honestly.
Yeah, I know
What do
somebody.
you think about when you?
I know
see-
somebody else got a little.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think
Little,
about when
little
you?
twist for Jill too. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Of course he does. What are you talking about?
look who his woman is.
Oh gosh. So,
Anyway,
what you think about
I don't.
What you think about short? What you think about like tall women? Right. I'm talking like tall, because that kind of brings up my point.
I'm so scared.
Having short guys, like not short guys. So okay, if I'm 5'10", right? If my woman, how would you feel about me if my woman was 6'1"? Or like, do I have the frame to
Here's
have
the
a?
thing.
Do I have the frame to be with a tall
think-
woman?
Yes.
Oh, I do. Oh shit, go ahead. How tall can she be?
Not that tall. You're what, 5'10"?
Yes.
I wouldn't go over 6'2".
Okay.
I wouldn't go over 6'2".
Do I still look? Do I still look formidable? Like I could protect her and shit like that? Like everything?
Yeah,
would be
because
cool?
you're tall yourself. Like
Not
I don't-
tall. I'm taller than you.
You're-
Like everybody's taller.
you're
than you. That's
5'10". You're like 2 inches off of 6 feet.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
You're it's still 2
Yeah,
inches.
yeah.
but
I still
it's 2
get
inches off of
I
6
still
feet.
get discriminated against in the game of being
height.
tall. Y'all, hell
Okay.
yeah, definitely. But go ahead. What?
Medium tall. I don't know.
Like regular average height,
Medium.
yeah.
Medium.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Girthy round here. Nigga. What the
Schmite.
fuck you talking about? Girthy round this motherfucker.
You schmite.
So, y'all don't do that. See,
You got schmite.
just disrespectful. What the fuck?
You got small height.
Y'all don't do that. See, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful.
As much as people talk about my height, please.
No,
I will talk about it.
Yeah, but I understand
But
where I stand with it. That's why I'm asking.
As a woman who really likes to date tall men,
Okay.
I have dated someone who, I guess is regular height, not completely really
What
tall.
the fuck is regular height?
I don't guess like 5'7", 5'8".
It's not
like that
regular
middle,
height.
like,
Go ahead. For a man?
for a man, like
Okay,
short
got you.
for a man or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but there's like maybe the only person that I've dated that like one person in my whole dating life that hasn't been over 5'11"
I'm scared.
to date tall. Yeah. Now it's interesting for a woman who may be 5'5"
Okay.
to date someone shorter than her. I kind of think that's real love.
So wow, joint.
Yeah,
A 5'5".
I've seen it.
Was he a dwarf?
I don't want to say a.
Or just like a really, really
Have you been
short-
watching Power? You don't watch Power, do you?
I don't watch
Kanan?
none- I don't watch none of that
Okay.
new shit. No.
So it's a dude on there, OC,
right.
who is short,
Yeah.
but not quite a little person. It's funny. It's weird because when you look at them, I'm sorry, but like dwarfs and little people
Okay.
kind of have
Similar features,
right.
giant heads.
I didn't say that, you did.
Okay.
They just
Yeah.
kind of look
big,
alike.
Big ass heads. Like you got a
Right.
big
So
head,
he
yeah.
just looked like his growth got stunted.
Okay. I can respect
He looked
that.
like
yeah.
somebody you see walking down the street every day, but he stopped growing.
Right. Okay.
So it's kind of interesting. I personally,
yeah.
I don't know if the dude can be that cool and be shorter than me. I don't know if I could date somebody shorter than me.
I just don't, like I said, and I think
I mean, love is love. You never know where you're gonna find love.
like I had this
but-
conversation with Ty over there. I was like, yo, I just don't. If you a threat, if I feel like
Get
if
him from underneath.
Huh?
Get that knee.
Like if you a threat, like as a woman, if I feel like I might have to use my man strength just in case you have a bad way to
Well,
go
first
of
of
it.
all, ain't nobody tell you to go out there and date China. Now, if you start dating somebody that look like China from wrestling, then you deserve all the
But-
beat down you get.
But I like BBWs, so it's going to
Right,
be
there's
a
a
thick
BBW and then there's a wrestler. It's two different things.
So believe it or not, or whatnot, no, because most wrestlers are not that big. So like, I tell Don all the time that I got a crush on Maya Jax.
Right.
Maya Jax look in to wrestling next to the girls. She looked like she about 6'3",
Oh, wow.
but she's a BBW. But then I gotta remember in real life, I probably tackled a Maya Jax or two in my day. But I don't know if she was as tall, but she's mad taller than some of the girls. But then again, she might only really be like 5'9". You know what I'm saying? So it's all about like kind of what to look for when you're dealing with them.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't really
Can't
know,
just
man.
go based on pictures.
I just,
and
it
videos.
scares me to death or whatnot. All right.
Oh, Lord.
Secret.
Last thing.
Yeah, last thing. What is the craziest way that you've ever responded to finding out a secret? Like the craziest, because I thought about thinking about the situation with Dana at the live show. I was thinking about everybody's responses, and I remember saying to me. Nas said that, oh shit, that Nas was tapping. Tone was tapping him like, look key face, look key face, look key face. Yeah, I said I was sitting over there like just what the fuck is happening right now, face. So what is the craziest shit that you've ever responded to, like a secret that you like, what the fuck? Like,
I think most times when I hear like that good, juicy, shocking secret,
right.
I'm mostly like, what? What? Like I'm looking like around the room, like
Right,
I need
right.
you to repeat that again.
Like say that shit
Like,
again.
are you sure? Like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And then
So nothing.
for the most part, the secret gets kept. One other person got to get that secret though.
So you wait. So you saying that all your secrets are told to somebody?
Probably.
Oh shit.
Like mostly, I'll probably tell my mom.
You tell my secrets to people?
No.
Yeah, you fucking liar.
No.
You fucking
you
liar. Go ahead.
Not most of your secrets. I'll say 99% of your secrets are, look, they still here.
Right.
But it was one where I was just like, oh shit, this shit is really happening.
No.
This shit is really happening.
So who did you tell? Oh my God.
Who know you?
What? No.
No, not him.
Oh, all right. I'm about to say
Tell him
what?
shit.
Oh.
I don't tell him nothing. No, I've never told him.
Well, who the fuck did you tell then? Oh.
Who was on the show with me?
Oh.
On my very first show.
Oh, okay.
Big sis.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And the worst part is when I called her,
Yeah.
I was just like, she's like, oh shit.
You gonna tell me about that when we get off the air? Because I'm
Look,
still trying to figure. I'm still trying to figure out. I
like this shit is really happening.
Oh shit.
Cause that one I could.
You didn't.
She knew.
You didn't think it was real until
Right. Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Got you.
Like when you gave me a date.
Yeah.
And said this is what's happening on this date.
Right.
I was just like, oh shit.
Right. Yeah.
And so no, that couldn't be held.
Yeah. No.
Because I had to call her on video chat.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, what? She's like, I'm looking at your face and you look like you got all the tea. I was like,
oh man, when your life becomes fucking tea, it is insane.
Yes.
It is insane.
Yeah, my
I'm
life
trying
is
to.
about to become tea. So.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
When I found out, and I can even take this back, when I put first and foremost, I think it's life more abundantly, and the thought process is fucking hilarious because I'm the one that figured it out and put the pieces together before y'all did.
About?
Nigga, I wish the camera was on when y'all found out that y'all was Eskimo sisters. The puzzle was done, and I sat there like, let me see how long it take these two motherfuckers to figure this shit out. And y'all sat there like, so you
You dated him too?
so you dated him,
Mm-hmm.
and then I dated him,
And then I dated him again and again.
and I'm like, hold up. I'm like, what year? What? Remember, I asked, when was it? Oh, mine was back in 2015. Well, I was messing with them on and off until 18. I'm like, when did y'all stop messing around? Oh, well, I was sitting up there like this. I was just like, and I'm sitting there like, mm-hmm. And I kept nodding my head. I said, yup, mm-hmm, yup. Because I get this thing where it's the same thing that I get when Ruff was talking about the tie off and the wrap off. Oh. When the nigga started saying it, like, it's the things that people say out loud.
It was just like,
and I start nodding my head. I'm like, yeah, this is about to happen. And it's not.
There's no stopping this.
I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just nodding because I'm like, yep.
This is about
I'm about to see this through, my boy. Like, yep.
Oh my God.
Yep. This is about to happen.
You know, he had some of at least the first 3 episodes I was on.
Yeah.
I think maybe even that first one with Tiff.
Right.
And I think was the second one we found out we had the same birthday.
Right.
Just the stuff that he was saying.
Yeah, this nigga was out of control. This nigga was saying,
he's like, niggas was paying me to watch while I fucked it. Okay.
Yeah, remember?
Okay.
Remember when he said he worked at a nursing home and whatnot, and they had to manually stimulate. They had to manually put the people in. I'm like, this nigga is out of control. Never seen nothing in my life
at all.
But
Rough.
The moral of the motherfucking story is be careful, watch your face though when you're dealing with people's secrets, because that shit is different. I ain't gonna hold you. That's different. But shout out to all those that are now exposing things and letting things happen. Life gonna happen regardless. So whether you're keeping the secret or not. And oh yeah, by the way, there is no such thing as a fucking secret. Because this one, she done found somebody that she's gonna tell every fucking thing to all the time.
He gets it all.
That's insane. I ain't gonna hold you. I did. Yeah. Y'all shit. Come on.
Yeah. He gonna get it all.
And just like I did the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like you can't be with somebody and then not tell them all the shit.
And the kicker. And I mean, this was even like 3 months in. I was telling one of my girlfriends. I was like, I have to tell him everything.
Yeah.
And it's not even because I want him to trust me. It's because I trust him. Right. And it just, I was like, stuff about me. Right. Not even stuff about my friends or whatever. It's stuff about me.
Yeah.
That I'm completely 100% honest with him. Yeah. He was like, well, I don't understand. Like, you know, you're such a good woman, this, that, and the third. I don't understand why, you know, somebody hasn't wifed you up by now. And I was like, well, I know why.
Okay, that's cool.
I told him, I was like, I totally know why. I was like, one, I was dealing in the wrong relationships. I dealt with this person for off and on for like 11 some odd years, knowing that situation was not going to take me anywhere. Right. I was like, but I didn't think that, you know, with the stuff going on in my personal life with my child, right, I really didn't have time to concentrate and be in a full-on relationship. I was like, so I was just, you know.
Yeah. So that's testifiable. I got it. Did you tell him about your issues with consideration?
Yes.
How's that working out?
I'm so considerate.
It's mad considerate. Mad considerate. Mad considerate now.
Because he deserves it.
That's nice. Considering the considerate. Vibes. Look at that. We done made a fucking breakthrough.
wrong with?
Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod, the Facebook fan page, the Mr. Know-It-All podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. Yeah, I don't really. I had something that crossed my mind, but we probably got to talk about that off the what you call it. honestly. Something came to my brain. I was like, "Ooh, that was wild," and maybe I shouldn't mention that right now. That's why the Patreon is.
We probably got to work that one out before we.
By
get
the
that
end
on the
of
mic.
by the end of May, the Patreon will be up and running. The Patreon will be up and running. Then we can start talking extra shit that you got to get behind a paywall to pay. I still got your interview too from like 4 years ago. Yeah, it was like an interview.
Oh.
Yeah, that we did for Patreon. So
I think we
man.
probably need to do a new interview.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you know what? We can do a new interview and post it.
Right,
and see
right.
the change.
Yeah, we should
And
do
look
that.
at that.
We should do that.
Look at that.
And now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends, and because I got a fucking full day still left ahead of me, and hopefully a chillax type night. I'm trying to vibe, man.
Yeah.
I love vibes. I go by.
I wish because I'm already up here, I wish I would have bought my Mother's Day present.
So you wouldn't have to come back. I come out tomorrow. You crazy as y'all. You
Because
crazy as all hell.
because I'm a mother,
That's
and all I want to do tomorrow
it's chill.
is chill.
Yeah, I ain't doing
I
shit.
want to go to the movies, and I want to come back home. But no, when I go home from here, what I'm going to do? I'm going to weed my lawn.
So you said you gonna take her a cheesesteak. It's right around the corner if you want to. You know what I mean? It's a vibe.
I don't know where.
All right, y'all. Man, y'all be safe. Episode
Be safe.
episode 202 is in the books. And yeah, man.
Dos.
Keep running. Keep running.
If you can. Walk fast.
I'm
if you
Mr.
got a
Know-It-All.
bad knee.
That's Kellie Q. Walk fast if you got a bad knee is insane. All right, y'all. Love y'all to death. See y'all next time.
Love you.
Peace.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.